Hi friends, today we will discuss about GST summon. So usually we have seen a large number of companies, large number of corporates, they are receiving notices from GST department. So this power is entailed with central GST department. This is called CGST Act 2017. So I will refer here section 70 of the GST Act. So GST Act, by this section earlier, if you see the VAT or CST Act, they had less power, but government had increased the power of GST officer. So GST may summon any person and ask them to provide evidences, documents. They can question you, they can cross-examine you by producing the statement, search notices, search evidences of others. So in our law, meaning of judicial proceedings has been defined for GST Act. As per section 2 of section 70 of GST Act, GST department has been empowered to take a statement, and it is as equivalent to judicial proceeding, means any statement given by you before the GST authorities is valid as it's valid before the judicial magistrate. So this is a big issue with the law, but law is made for the good thing, but somehow it has been missed in the larger cases. If we talk about the validity, so section 193 of CRPC will apply, section 220 of CRPC will apply, and again section 45 of Indian Penal Code IPC will apply. So this section is not a tax section. This section has more major power of criminal proceedings. So be careful if you receive such notices. You should handle very carefully. Now question is, who can issue summons? In India, everything is regularized, everything is being finalized by our Constitution of India. So generally power is being given to superintendents, which is rank among the lowest in the officer grade, and then there is assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner. So superintendents are required to take prior permission in writing from deputy commissioner level, which is supposed to be IRS officer. So they will take approval and then they will issue the summon. So usually the summon is issued when they have noticed something, or there is a database reporting by the bank or by any financial institution, or there is a mismatch of input tax, or they find that they have noticed that there is a person, there is a reason to call you for the investigation, and maybe you have a bogus sale, bogus purchase, or you don't have bogus sale purchase, but it looks like it's bogus. You have done some export, maybe such scenario could be there. So recently Supreme Court has issued guideline, and then further CBIC has also issued guideline on this, that senior management of a company should not be called instantly for the investigation under section 70. But in practice, GST department is, in the most of the cases, they are calling CEO, MD and directors, because they have database of those officers only. So they don't know who are the other person who manage the company affairs, basically in the terms of tax, accounting and finance. So this is a big issue. Again, this is a big issue because as a director, if you have a 30 or 40 GST number, or you have a multiple GST number in same state, multiple cities, so you can assume that what hassle you have to face in terms of by appearing in the several agencies, several departments altogether. So that's why we always call that audit of GST assurance is very important. So what is DIN? So DIN is document identification number. Document identification number is usually issued by the department. So this is a mandatory to put on the document so that you can check. So every communication by the officers, CBIC tax officers, they will put DIN number, and you just need to see this validity of DIN number. You can visit CBIC website, you can search, and you will find that this number is valid or not. So now basically we will talk about the reason of summon, why summon is being issued to you. There is a chances of mismatch of input tax credit. So if your purchase of goods or services is without actual purchase of goods or services, in such case you will be summoned. There is a chances that your supplier who supplied goods to you has or have been engaged in any GST frauds, I can say, or GST tax evasion, or second, third layer supplier. So it's 7 layers verification. So there is a gap in the law. So currently, let's say if you are doing business with good intent, still there is chances that you will receive those notices. And second is that you have availed input tax without availing proper purchase of goods or services, or you can say in different line of business, likewise you are into packaging business, you have raised invoice for consulting, software, vice versa. You are a software company and you have a purchase of packaging. So business purchase and input of purchase and output of purchase means whatever your material or component of supply at the time of production of goods and or you can say of the anything required for supply of services is same, then you can justify your standard why you have made this purchase. So this is all about checking of input and output tax. Let's discuss about the taxpayer rights. So taxpayer has several rights in the GST department. So GST department will issue you the reason why they have called you, and as per Constitution of India, you have enough opportunity to protect against unwanted actions from the officers and of the GST office. And also you can take your liberty and refer several CVSE guideline which has been issued regarding summon proceeding states. There are certain judgments which can be referred. But the major important thing is that you need to cooperate with the agency, so that agency will understand that if you are genuine, then and you prove your purchase, you prove your invoices, everything is matching, they may release you and your company from this proceedings. Otherwise, they will proceed further. Now, so as a taxpayer, what right we have? We have right of retraction. Right of retraction means more often GST officers may force you to maybe pressurize you and can show you other references of other taxpayer from where they have done search, that they have taken data to match your statement in accordance what they are looking for. So in such case, at later stage you can retract your statement, you can change your statement, but you have to justify that why you are changing your statement, and you can then give the fresh statement. Right to be remain silent, this is also one of the right. So you can as per Constitution of India, you can be silent to extend the cases you don't know, and you don't know about the certain answers or particular question. You can ask, you can take time and you can reply them at the later stage. So this is the third power you have, is right to, you can share your books of accounts, you can refer them invoices, you can refer them your bank statement, purchases, supply, you can show the process, that how you purchase, what the process of purchase, why your purchase has been done. So a lot of things, but always try to produce the right thing whatever you have, and the statement is, as you know, the statement is valid as equivalent to the court, and when you are making the statement under GST Act, you are required to provide complete accurate statement, do not provide wrong statement. If you provide wrong statement, for the GST department when go to court and take warrant for arrest. So this is a big power with the GST department, which earlier was not easily available in case of VAT or say GST Act. So Supreme Court, however, issued several guidelines on this, several judgment has been issued, but the evidence which you gave before GST officer is admissible as an evidence in the court of law. Since GST officers are not classified as police officers, any statement before them constitutes an evidence. So this is a big issue. So we always recommend that you should conduct proper GST audit, you should have a GST assurance team in your company, be provide those services, be provide GST assurance, be provide quarterly assurance that whether you are doing right business or wrong, because sometimes you depend on your employee, you don't know what exactly is going on in your business. So be careful, and if you need any assistance, contact Enterslice. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe our channel and comment below if you have any question related to section 70 of CGST Act or any problem you have with related to GST proceedings. You are free to contact us. We will be happy to reply you. Thank you very much.